Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, another vlog. It is Saturday. Actually, no idea what date it is. It is Saturday the 28th. All days, dates, everything, time is blurring into one at the minute. So, new vlog is going up tonight for me. For you, it's probably like nearly a week ago. Didn't vlog at all yesterday. Not for any particular reason. I just didn't really do a lot. I was having a lazy day. I did 2 loads of washing, obviously cooked tea, took Chris to work, and watched Disney. There's a few original bits that I've watched, some films from my childhood. I've watched, but today I have got up a bit late. Well, I say late, is it really late if you're not going anywhere? 10 o'clock this morning I got up. I am washing some fresh bedding. I'm going to get rid of the winter bedding because it's been really warm the last couple of nights. Knowing my luck, now that I'm going to put some like lighter bedding on, it's going to be freezing. I wonder what that was in there. Apparently there's a duster in there. I just saw like a bit of yellow like sticking out. There's a duster in there I've dusted today. I'm just about to change the cat litter trays, my favourite job, and hoover. But like I say, I've dusted, anti-packed everywhere, folded the washing, just should have done yesterday when I took it out of the dryer, but I didn't. My mum will tell me off. And yeah, watched High School Musical 1, watched Camp Rock 1 and 2 last night. I'm gonna, like I say, finish cleaning in here. I've just took Chris to work, so I'm just gonna finish cleaning in here. So I'm gonna do the litter trays and hoover and spray the carpets because the cats are upstairs, so I can do all that now. And then I think I'm gonna stick the heating on actually, run myself a bath and lay in the bath and catch up on some YouTube because I've really not watched a great deal the last 2 or 3 days. I've been too busy watching Disney, so that is the plan for this evening. I had one of my favourite like lazy dinners, cheese and beans on toast. Very nice. I had that about an hour or so ago, so don't need to think about food yet. And yeah, apparently the girls, when I say the girls, it's the girls I went to school with. There's about a group of 8 of us. And I think we're going to do a group FaceTime later, have a drink as if we was at, like out in the pub or whatever, but we'll see, because we've said 7 o'clock, but oh, I think my sister's just coming past on her bike. She is. Okay, so I saw my sister. That just made me feel a bit better because we see each other quite a few times a week, and I haven't seen her in over a week now, 8 days. We FaceTime all the time, like every day, 2 or 3 times a day some days. But it's the first time I've seen her. I did keep away. She stayed at the garden gate, or at the garden wall, and I stayed at the living room door, so we were social distancing, like extremely. But yeah, that was nice to see my sister. I think what I might actually do tomorrow when I take Chris to work is drive past my mum and dad's house and wave at them. It is on the way home from dropping Chris off at work, so I can wave at them because I haven't actually physically seen them in a couple of days. Well, last Friday again, when we were all together. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna get on with the housework, switch on the heating so I can have a nice warm cozy bath because it is freezing out there. My sister just said she didn't realise how cold they were about for a bike ride, and she didn't realise how cold it was. She said her eyes are streaming, her nose is cold, so they're going straight home because she said she's freezing. But yeah, good morning everyone. It's Monday, it's a new week, or it's a new work week. but not for me. Me and Chris plan today on having a lazy proper movie day. Don't get them very often. One, because we normally can't be lazy for all day, and two, just because we don't get the time. But it's currently 9:30. I've got up, tidied up a bit, fed the cats. Luna's now running around like a nutter. Jess has disappeared upstairs. She can hear me talking about her. She's coming. Hi, baby. No, she's gone. I think Jess is trying to wake Chris up. That is not going to go down well. Yeah, Chris is having a bit of a lie-in. He's been at work all week, had a long, busy week. He said it has just been absolutely manic, which it will be. People can't go into the restaurant, so they're just ordering takeout instead and ordering delivery. But yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a movie day today. I'm gonna start by finish watching the third High School Musical. Since Friday I've watched 1 and 2. Started watching the third one last night, decided to go in the shower, and then Chris finished work early, so I didn't get to finish it. Yeah, so I think the most I'm going to do today is some washing. The weather's a bit miserable. It looks gorgeous and sunny, but is it absolutely chucking it down? It actually woke me up. Now I did set an alarm, because I've been getting up at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's more because Chris gets in later, so I've been waiting up for him. But yeah, it's miserable. But then yesterday it was hailstoning and snowing, so I don't know what's going on with the weather. It's like one extreme to the other. Last week was gorgeous and sunny, and this week's winter's coming. Hope you all remember to put your clocks forward, by the way. Chris told me that the kitchen clock had broke. I went, no, I just haven't changed it yet. This was yesterday. And then last night he was like, did you actually change the clock, or is it still not the right time? No, I did remember to change it. Well, yeah, that's all I've really got to catch you up on. I'm not really planning on doing anything. Me and my friends last night, one of them found this picture quiz on Facebook, and where we live, one of the pubs had come up with, I think it was 1 to 40 of different pubs and restaurants in the area, using emojis. So obviously the title of the place spelt out with emojis. And yeah, we managed to get probably about 30 of them, maybe a little bit more, about 30. But in the end we was all like, could it be this? Maybe it's this. Does this sound right, or am I just making that up? Because it wasn't just like central town, it was like out in some of the villages and things like that. Hi. But yeah, we had fun. That took a couple of hours, well, an hour yesterday afternoon. We also all did, I don't know if you've seen them, if you're on Facebook, we all did our own personalised quizzes. And apparently, to say we're all best friends, we don't know that much about each other, but some of the questions were so random. But apparently I'm more predictable than the others, because a lot of them got a better score on mine than we did on others. But yeah, it's been nice. We've been catching up with our friends and everything, because sometimes we only talk to each other like once every 2 weeks or whatever, whereas we are talking every single day, which is nice. I did get to FaceTime my granddad last night, see how he's doing, because it's been about a month since I've seen him, which is a long time for me to go without seeing my nana and granddad. He just said he's bored, stuck in the house, like everyone else. Oh my god, Cat, your tail. Oh, I swear, she's an absolute nutter. But yeah, like I say, that's all I've got to update you on. I'll let you know if the plan changes. But we're not going anywhere today. Shopping's tomorrow to pick up tomorrow night. But yeah, I think we're going to do a movie day today. Okay, so it's now a lot later. It's about 20 to 9, I think, at night. Day didn't go quite to plan. Done 3 loads of washing, 3rd load's in now. I watched, what have I watched? High School Musical 3, watched the rest of that, which I told you I was going to do. Then then watched Captain America, the first one. Then did a little bit of washing, a little bit of house cleaning, housework, everything. Then FaceTimed my sister and our nieces while Chris cooked tea. And then Chris started to feel a bit unwell. Got a bit like a stomach, I don't know if it's like a stomach bug or anything like that, but he was feeling like his stomach was feeling really unsettled, so he went to bed about 2 hours ago, because he's really not feeling great. I just FaceTime with my mum and dad for about half an hour, caught up on some YouTube because I haven't watched anything over the weekend. Disney has been taking up my life. So I've just caught up on some of the YouTube that I've missed. I'm just about to watch Brogan Tate's last weekly vlog for the foreseeable future, she said. And yeah, day didn't quite go to plan, but there's always tomorrow. I did manage to order my own inhaler, which they're going to deliver for me. Luna's flea drops, because she's now big enough to have them, we're going to pick those up tomorrow when we go click and collect our food shopping from Tesco, because our vet's literally backs onto Tesco's. It's a different road, but it backs onto it, so we're going to go pick both of those up at the same time, or one after the other, you know what I mean. Yeah, so today didn't quite go to plan, but things come up, things crop up, people get poorly. Like I say, we did plan to have a nice movie day, but with Chris not feeling well, obviously he's gone to bed to try and have a nap, or just go to sleep early to see if that makes him feel any better. That is the cats falling down the stairs, I think. I swear they're nutters. Good morning, everyone. I look great this morning. It is Tuesday morning. I have been up about half an hour or so. I haven't done my normal routine of like skincare, clean my teeth, everything like that. I've had a wash, but I've not done all my skincare and anything because I want to go in the shower and wash and blow dry this mop. Give it a bit of a treat. And I think I'm going to do some skincare, so I might film that for you because I haven't honestly done any skincare or like deep skincare in a long while, like face masks and things like that. I've still been making sure that I cleanse every day. I swear these cats, oh by the way, they didn't fall down the stairs last night. They were just chasing each other up and down the stairs. But yeah, I've been making sure that I still cleanse, serum, moisturiser, oil sort of every other day or whatever, to make sure that my skin still stays hydrated, because obviously with it being oily, the worst thing you can do is not moisturise it daily or put serum or anything like that on. So I have been keeping on top of that. Sort of every other day I've been cleansing, and then I have a mild scrub that you can actually use daily, but I tend to use it every other day. But I think today I'm going to do a nice firm scrub, because I haven't done one in a couple of days now. A nice firm scrub and a face mask, and then get the skin looking good, because all the spots are pretty much, they're just like scarred at the minute. There's nothing there, there's no breakouts there, so I think I'm gonna do that. So I thought I would film that for you in a little bit. I'll probably throw it into this, so it's not just me chatting. And then, like I say, I'm gonna wash, blow dry the hair for no reason, but just to make me feel a bit better, a bit more motivated, because even when I have been doing my hair, I've just been leaving it to dry on naturally, which isn't a bad thing, but my hair gets so greasy, like so oily so quickly if I don't blow dry my hair. And honestly, it's looked a mess every day, even when I've washed it. So yeah, I am gonna wash and blow dry it, and then, like I say, we've got food shopping and to nip to the vets later on, and that is all we're doing today. Okay, so it's now a couple of hours later. I've had some lunch. Well, actually I had a hot cross buns, burned some. I won't talk about that. I've hoovered, dusted, like anti-backed the kitchen, everything like that. And as I said, I'm going to share some of my skincare with you even. I'm going to use the Lacura charcoal clearing mud mask. But first, I'm just going to use, where are they? Nip and Fab cleansing pads. All I've got on my skin is last night's skincare, which was some serum and some moisturiser. So I'm just gonna wipe the excess off, if I can get it open. They're like getting to the bottom of them, so they're quite wet, so they're like sticking together now. So I'm just gonna wipe all the excess off, like being careful around my eyes. Honestly, my eyes, unless it's like a sensitive micellar water, which I've got, but I've got no like cotton pads or reusable stuff to use it with at the minute. I honestly just use, at the minute, because I'm not wearing mascara or anything, I just use warm water to clean my eyes, because obviously the eyes are quite delicate. But yeah, I've been sort of really scaled back my actual standard skincare, because what is that? Fly, great, because I've had the windows open. Because I'm not wearing makeup, so I don't have to do like extra removal of stuff and waterproof stuff. So I'm going to use my face mask brush. This one is a Planet Spa one from Avon, and I'm just going to put this all over my face, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump in the shower, like shampoo my hair, and I always shampoo twice because my hair gets quite greasy, my scalp is oily, so I do always double cleanse. And because I don't wash my hair every day, I always find that it is best to do that. As a hairdresser, all clients, I always double cleanse. Same with like your skincare, double cleanse. It's just making sure you've got rid of everything that is going to affect styling with your face, like the way your makeup goes on. It is the same with your hair. So I'll shampoo my hair once, then I'll rinse this off, then shampoo again, and then condition as normal. Oh, this is really cold. This is actually the first mud, like charcoal mask I've done in a while. I've been like quite lax with my skincare. even before we went into lockdown, like I was just cleansing, which there's nothing wrong with that. At least it's removing everything. But this just clears out all them pores, all those imperfections. And like I said, haven't really done it that much, which for me, I enjoy this. I do enjoy this. I like the way my skin feels afterwards. So that's all of that applied. I wash this in the shower with me to get rid of all of that, because if that dries in there, you won't be able to use it again. Or you will, but it will be painful because it honestly dries solid. So like I say, I'm going to now shower and wash my hair. And then I'm actually going to blow dry my hair. As you can see, the mask, I don't know if you can see, like the mask is already starting to turn. We've had 2 casualties of lockdown. Great. I messaged my nail technician and she's like, the only one, with a little crying face. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this set up, shower, wash my hair, and get ready for the day, seeing as I've done the only thing, housework things I've got left to do downstairs is sweep and mop the kitchen, clean all the kitchen, subfloored it all. I do need to do the sink, but I had some pots draining on there, so I haven't done that yet. So I need to shine the sink and clean the sink and mop, sweep and mop the kitchen floor, and then everything downstairs is done for today. So I've just got out of the shower, my skin is feeling super smooth, and I don't know if you can see, like, these dark shadows have been taken over lately, so I'm going to use my last pack, I think it's my last pack of my under eye tissues, and you leave these on for about 15 minutes, which is actually perfect timing for me to sit and blow dry my hair. So I'm going to put these on, putting them on like big way in, just because obviously when I'm blow drying my hair I don't want like loads of serum up here for my hair to get stuck into. Put them on either way, doesn't really matter as long as it's on the under eye, and that's quite cold. There we go. Oh, no, not there we go. There we go. So, like I say, I'll leave these on for 15 minutes. I'm going to dry my hair and make myself feel a bit more human, a bit more awake. Even though I am awake, just like lively, I think is the right word. Okay, so it's probably about 40 minutes, maybe an hour later actually. As you can see, I took my under eye tissues off, blow dried, and I decided to curl my hair for a change. Well, say for a change. Normally I do curl it, but obviously I haven't lately. As you can see, I've got my mini ears on. I am going to film a video in a minute, but I've got to finish off my skincare with you. So, really basic. I've taken off my under eye tissues, just tapped that in, like the top of my lids and underneath. I'm going to go in for the rest of my face with my 2% hyaluronic acid, which is pretty much exactly what is on the tissues, under eye tissues anyway. They are hyaluronic acid ones. And I'm just going to massage that in everywhere that the tissues haven't been. Yeah, so the reason that it's took me a little longer is I've decided to FaceTime my mum and dad in between as well. So like I say, blow dried my hair as well. It takes a little bit of time because I've got a lot of it. And then for my day cream, I've actually been using this one, which is Superdrug's. I don't even know if it's going to tap, if it's going to focus. There we go. Superdrug's Naturally Radiant Brightening Day Cream, and it's for normal to dry skin. And I'm actually really liking the way that it's making my skin feel. Like, I've had no dry patches or anything since I started using it, and I've been using it for about a month now. And I think it is exactly what my skin needed. Even though I'm oily skin, my skin gets quite dehydrated. So yeah, I'm liking it, and it's not even that expensive either because it's just the normal Superdrug range. And then for my under eye cream, I'm going to use my Avon one, which is Visibly Perfection Eye Cream. That is all it is called. And just going to take a little amount on my finger, tap it under, using my ring finger, just massage it in. And that is all I'm going to do with my skincare. When it comes to later, I will just cleanse as normal, and then I will use, I say later, it's like 10 to 4, later on tonight I will cleanse. I'll use my Avon Perfect Skin Sleep Cream with some CBD oil by Revolution Skincare, and it's for dry skin, and that'll just lock in a little extra moisture. So yeah, that is the skincare I've been doing while on lockdown. Yeah, I'm gonna now film a video, and then me and Chris are gonna go pick up the food shopping and everything. So I'll speak to you. If I don't speak to you later today, I'll speak to you tomorrow. So it's Wednesday night. I wasn't even really going to pick the camera up today. I've not done that much. Well, I've filmed a video today, but I wasn't actually going to pick up the vlog camera or phone because, like I say, not done a great deal. But I did just want to show you. I'm not gonna, like, I wrote little notes, but I've made like family for mum and dad, my sister and her boyfriend, and then Chris's sister and her nieces, little baking packs, and then I'm just going to stick like a little note to the top of them. It's just a nice way of obviously keeping in contact with everyone. Yes, you can FaceTime, but it's nice just to have like a little note every now and again. But yeah, I've filmed those. I filmed the cupcakes. The biscuits is the gingerbread that I did at Christmas. So I made those because our niece can't have any dairy, so it's easier to go with biscuits because I haven't really got enough to do like proper icing for cupcakes and things like that. I've got dairy-free butter, but haven't got a massive amount of it, so it was easier to do them biscuits. Hey everyone, so it's now Thursday evening. I've had a pretty lazy day. Last week I found it, like beginning of last week, I found it really easy to get quite motivated, but now I'm like get up in the morning, it's like, not got to do a lot, I can do it tomorrow, it's not like I'm doing anything tomorrow, and I'm really struggling. Today I've literally had breakfast. Yeah, had breakfast, got dressed, well, as much as I can say dressed. I love my hoodie, you know I love my hoodie. Dropped Chris off at work, dropped a couple of little care packages because, as I said, did some baking last night, so I've done a couple of care packages. I dropped them off on my way home, and then Chris's sister's boyfriend dropped us a little care package off with some chocolate and sweets and stuff, because I actually said I wanted to do brownies last night and I had no just plain chocolate to melt up, so she dropped some off so I could make brownies, bless her. But I've caught up with family. I FaceTimed my sister, FaceTimed my mum and dad, FaceTimed my cousin and my uncle. My auntie is still working. She works for Tesco's, bless her, so she was at work. But yeah, it was nice to have a chat with family. It is currently about 7:20. I'm running myself a bath. I'm gonna sit, do a bath, or have a bath, watch a little bit of YouTube, which is what I normally do when I have a bath. And then for tea, my nana and granddad actually gave us their old air fryer, so I'm going to try it out today. So I'm going to do potato wedges, some kind of marinated chicken. I've got the chicken out, I just don't know what marinade I'm going to do on it yet. And I'm going to attempt to make my own flatbreads, so like wraps. Yeah, so that is my plan for this evening. The good thing about flatbreads is they actually don't take as long as a standard bread because they don't need to rise and prove and everything. So literally you make the dough, you can leave it to rest for a little bit and then cook it. So yeah, pretty chill. But tomorrow I am determined. I'm going to set an alarm, I'm going to get up and I am going to do something with my day. What it is yet, I'm not sure. I have just said to my mum I want to start at the middle bedroom, so I might make a start on that tomorrow, but I'm going to actually set an alarm, get up and do something with the day, because honestly I can't stop yawning today. And I don't know about you, but when I don't do as much I feel really tired and really lazy, so I'm going to do something with my day tomorrow. Oh, this bubble bath's a bit rubbish. Like, that's all the bubbles that I've got. And I don't like thousands of bubbles, but I want a bit more than that. But yeah, so that's my plan for tomorrow, to actually get up and do something. I've got a video to edit, which is the baking video for last night. I want to try and get that up early next week, but obviously I've got the vlog to edit as well. So the vlog I want to get up for Saturday, and then the baking video maybe for Tuesday, but obviously like I said I've got to do a voiceover and stuff for that, so that will take slightly longer to edit because I need to do it on like a time lapse, speed up, and then figure out obviously what my voiceover is. So got all that to figure out and sort out, so that will keep me occupied for at least tomorrow afternoon. But tomorrow morning I think I'm going to tackle this room. I'm going to show you it if the cats aren't around, because if the cats get in here, honestly, how small Luna is, we lose her. Jess used to love sleeping in here because the pipes run under here. But I have like my little crafting station. This is Chris's tool cupboard. We have Christmas decorations, but then we literally have a bit of everything. So it needs sorting. At the minute, Chris's bike's up here. Just one, because even though we've got a very secure shed, I'm just checking for cats. We've got a very secure shed. Our neighbours did get their bike stolen out of their shed. about a month or two ago, so we are keeping it in the house. Yes, babies. But yeah, that's my plan. Set an alarm, get up at a good time, not 11 o'clock in the morning, and do something with my day. Don't feel like lazy and tired and all day. And I may actually, over the weekend, do a live, either on Facebook or Instagram, put some makeup on this face, because honestly, like I said last night, I think I will forget how to do makeup. But yeah, I am gonna go because I've waffled on for like over 6 minutes now and not really said a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll probably show you my flatbreads in a little while. I might actually do, it's a new recipe, I've never tried it before, so I might actually do it with you. Set you up on the tripod. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a nice relaxing bath and I'll see. Good morning, my lovely vlog people. So last night's plan went completely out the window. Chris finished work early. My plan was to go to bed a little earlier and get up earlier today. I set an alarm. I was doing well. Set an alarm for 8:30 and then 9 o'clock. Thought, don't need to be up really early. It's not a work day. But it's now 10:30. I mean, I've been up about an hour, but I don't even remember switching my alarms off. So that plan went out the window. But in my defence, I was still awake at 2 o'clock this morning. Jess was apparently being cheeky last night. She decided to hide under the bed because I went up to bed about half an hour before Chris, and when it was his turn to come up to bed, she would not come out, so he left her because she was sleeping quite nicely until 5 to 2 this morning, when she decided she wanted fuss. She wanted just to be stroked and to be fussed and to be able to purr at me very loudly at 2 o'clock this morning. So yeah, in my defence, I was still awake at 2 technically. I didn't really go to sleep much before that. But yeah, my early morning kind of went out the window, and up to now all I've done is made myself a latte, had some orange juice, had one ginger biscuit and I've got another one, changed the cat's litter trays, and that's it. I need to hoover, but Chris is still in bed. Like I say, he was at work last night, he's at work tonight. So I'll wait a little bit longer, even though he never really hears me when I'm hoovering. But yeah, need to hoover. The cats are tormenting each other. Honestly, I actually thought we were getting somewhere with them. Like, Jess even at one point about 3 weeks ago was like starting to groom Luna. Luna just was having none of it, but Jess was at that point. Whereas for the last week, there hasn't been a day where Jess hasn't hissed her more than like 5 times. Luna is just being a big bully. Well, no, she's been a kitten. She's been really playful, but obviously Jess is that bit older that she doesn't want to be super playful. She wants to be playful on her own terms. And I honestly thought we were getting somewhere. The only thing that I can think, and Chris said he don't believe it, is I bought the Fellaway Friends plugins. I just bought the one for the living room because like that's the main room that they're in sort of in the daytime, unless they go upstairs. But it ran out about 10 days ago, and obviously I unplugged it, and it's not been a top priority to go to Pets at Home and get one, and they've not been in stock, so getting one has been a bit of a nightmare. And then you look on Amazon and someone's selling it for like 3 times the price, and that is my only thing. Because like just now, if I spin you around, yes, she looks like she's led nicely, but she's on edge. The reason I can tell that is her paws aren't tucked under, and her ears are sort of turned like radars, like she's listening to everything that Luna does. And I think it's the plug-in. We haven't got the plug-in, but Chris seems to think that it's just them being them. But like I say, I thought we were getting somewhere, but maybe not. But the plan today is to still be productive. I'm gonna sit, have my latte, have my ginger biscuit. I finished my orange juice. Dust and hoover in here. Wipe down in the kitchen, even though I did do it really well last night because I made some wraps last night. That was a hiss. Yeah, I made some wraps last night, which were pretty nice actually. I could have rolled them a bit thinner because they were a little bit thick. But first attempt, I was quite impressed, and they were really easy. But yeah, so I did do that pretty well last night. But like I say, I want to organise some craft stuff because I've got my mum and dad's anniversary and my granddad's 75th birthday coming up, so I'm going to need cards, and obviously cards are not an essential, so to just nip to the shop to get a card is not something I'm doing. So I'm going to need to be making a card at some point in the next week. You too. Right, I'm going to go sort these two out. So I'm just editing this video, and apparently I didn't finish it. The cat's distracted me, as usual. But it is now Saturday, so I lied, it's going to be up on Sunday, not Saturday. I'm just currently cooking tea. I haven't vlogged today, but I have filmed a video, so that will be up probably closer to the weekend, if not at the like next weekend, like Easter weekend. But I hope you liked this video, another chatty one, some nice like ideas or something to like take up your time during lockdown. I'm getting, as you can see, a nice volcano on my face. But if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.